Hi everyone, my name is Miss Yvonne, and today we're going to talk about, can you see this little picture here? Yes, we're going to talk about the big round moon. So Mid-Autumn Festival is actually on October 1st this year, and it is also called the Moon Festival, and in Chinese it's called 中秋节. Can you repeat after me? 中秋节. Yes, that's correct. So today we're going to listen to some stories and sing some songs and rhymes about moon. If you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so the first story we're going to talk about is The Shadow in the Moon by Christina Matua. A tale of Mid-Autumn Festival. Let's see what the story is about. Tonight is our Mid-Autumn Festival feast. My sister and I watch as the whole family gathers in our home. So when it is Mid-Autumn Festival, the family would have a big reunion and everyone would come and join together. This is the time of year when the moon is the biggest and brightest. It is when we celebrate and give thanks for the harvest. Our family comes together and becomes whole again, like the whole full moon. First, we look to the moon and give thanks, and then we make a wish for the coming year. This year, I'm still not sure what to wish for. My favorite part of dinner is when we share moon cakes. As small as my hand and as round as the moon. They have a flaky crust and a yummy filling. We cut the tiny cakes into wedges and everyone takes a slice. My little sister liked the red bean ones. I like the lotus seed mooncake best. Our mooncakes are decorated with the form of a beautiful lady just on top of here. Who is the lady? I asked my grandmother. Chang'e, the spirit and lady in the moon, Amma replied. Please tell us about her, my sister begs, and so Amma begins her story. Wow, what do you see over here? Do you see? There are a lot of suns in the sky. And how many are there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There was a long time ago in a place far away, Amma says, when 10 suns kept the earth warm, taking turns shining one by one each day. But soon they became bored with this routine and decided to come out all at once. The earth quickly became too hot, and the people suffered. Although the heavens pleaded with them to stop, the suns were having too much fun to listen. Oh no, the world was suffering. Hou Yi, a young archer, watched the crops burn and the rivers dried up. He could no longer bear to see his people in distress. He headed east until he reached the suns. There he asked them to shine one by one each day. When the suns refused, he shut down 9 of them. And how many was left? Yes, only one. Leaving only one high in the sky, Hou Yi told his final son to share the sky with the moon. My sister and I listened eagerly. We want to know what happens next. Hou Yi returned home to Chang'e, his loving wife. Chang'e was known to all as kind of heart and wise of mind. The people rejoiced, for life soon returned to normal. With only one sun in the sky, rivers flowed, crops grew, and the air was filled with happiness. News of Hou Yi's bravery spread through the land. It reached the immortals who lived in the heavens above. The clouds, they gave Hou Yi a magic potion for his courage. It was a potion that would let him live forever as one of the immortals in the sky. Do you think Hou-yi would drink the immortal potion? Let's see. Hou-yi and Chang'e knew that this potion was very powerful. If it fell into the wrong hands, it would bring trouble. To keep it safe, they hid it in the cupboard. Amma pauses and lowers her voice. But, do you see who's over here? But a thief was lurking outside the window and devised a plan to steal the potion for himself. Oh no! My sister and I hold our breath. Do you think the thief would make it? Let's see. Oh my god! Later, when Chang'e was home alone, the thief burst in and demanded the potion. She realized that giving the potion to someone as dangerous and as greedy as a thief would bring grief to both the heavens and the earth. Before the thief could get to the cupboard, Chang'e grabbed the potion and swallowed it in one gulp. Suddenly, Chang'e felt her body became lighter, her toes lifted off the floor. She floated through the window into the sky, up to the moon. There, as an immortal, she would live forever. She became Chang'e, the spirit and lady in the moon. Hou-yi returned home later that day. The cupboard door was open, the potion bottle was empty. And his wife was missing. He searched for her all day into the night, but he could not find his beloved Chang'e. After countless hours, Hou-yi paused to rest and gaze up to the sky. He noticed that the moon seemed to have a new shadow. And who was that over there? This shadow looked like a beautiful lady. Hou-yi suddenly remembered the magic potion and its promise of eternal life. He wondered if his beautiful wife could have taken the potion and floated to the sky. With a heavy heart, he realized that Chang'e was on earth no longer. Do not be sad, my loves, Amma gently tells us. From that day onward, Hou-yi would sit in his garden and gaze lovingly at the moon. Chang'e would reply by beaming her moonlight so bright. On the anniversary of the day his wife became the spirit and lady in the moon, Hou-yi would put out her favorite foods like round cakes and fresh fruit to remind her that she was still in his heart. Those round cakes, Amma says, are what we now call the moon cakes. And that, my girls, is a tale of two brave souls whose courage gave us peace and harmony between the heavens and the earth. We breathe a sigh of relief and eat another slice of mooncakes. When no one is looking, I slip a small slice into my pocket. My belly is filled with foods from our feast. My head is spinning with thoughts of songs, arrows, and magic potions. My heart is bursting with thanks for the bravery of Hou-yi and Chang'e. I tell my family I am thankful for them, especially wise Amma, maybe even for my little sister. When the table is cleared, we gather our paper lanterns and head to the park to admire the full moon. As Chang'e beams brightly on us, I think about what I will wish this year. I take the mooncake from my pocket and leave it by the side of a tree. Under the light of the moon, I close my eyes and send my wish up to Chang'e, the spirit and lady in the moon. I whisper, this year I wish to be kind of heart and wise of mind. The end. Okay, now that you know the story of Mid-Autumn Festival, let's sing a song about moon, okay? And this one is called We'll Be Orbiting Around the Moon, Yes We Will. Okay, so I will sing and you can follow along, alright? We'll be orbiting around the moon, yes we will. We'll be orbiting around the moon, yes we will. We'll be orbiting around the moon, we'll be orbiting around the moon, we'll be orbiting around the moon, yes we will. And what should we do next? Let's try landing on the moon, alright? We'll be landing on the moon, yes we will. We'll be landing on the moon, yes we will. We'll be landing on the moon, we'll be landing on the moon, we'll be landing on the moon, yes we will. And for the next one, let's try we'll be walking on the moon, alright? We'll be walking on the moon, yes we will. We'll be walking on the moon, yes we will. We'll be walking on the moon, we'll be walking on the moon, we'll be walking on the moon, yes we will. And then for the last one, let's try we'll be landing back on Earth. We'll be landing back on Earth, yes we will. We'll be landing back on Earth, yes we will. We'll be landing back on Earth, we'll be landing back on Earth, we'll be landing back on Earth, yes we will. Good job, everyone. Okay, the next story we're going to talk about is Thanking the Moon, Celebrating the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival by Grace Liàng. So, let's see what we would do on Mid-Autumn Festival. What do you see over here? I see some teapot, some smiling steam cakes, a lantern, Asian pears, some on a table, stick of lanterns, and picnic blanket. Do you think we'll need all of these for Mid-Autumn Festival? Let's see. Thanking the Moon, Celebrating the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival by Grace Liàng. What do you see here? I think the family is ready for a picnic. The mid-autumn moon glows in the sky. We go into the night to admire it. So, the date that we celebrate Mid-Autumn Festival is actually the 15th of August on the lunar calendar. And the lunar calendar is not like the calendar we use here. So every year, the Mid-Autumn Festival on the calendar here would be a little bit different. And this year is actually October 1st. Mama prepares the nighttime picnic. So Mom actually prepared the nighttime picnic because we will have to admire the moon. So the picnic usually happens at night. And we will prepare this little snacks for picnic. And here you can see that is the moon cake we talked about on the last story. Baba arranges the moon honoring table. So Dad actually was arranging the honoring table for the moon festival. We would put out a little table with fruit and snacks just to give thanks and celebrate the moon festival. Mei Mei plays with the pale green pomelo peel. The little sister is playing with the pomelo peel. So on Mid-Autumn Festival, one of the fruit that is a must on the table is actually the pomelo. Pomelo is the sweetest around the Mid-Autumn Festival, so we would actually keep the inside of pomelo to eat, and the children would put on the peel on their head as a hat. Jade brings out the glowing lanterns. The big sister will put out the lanterns. So on Mid-Autumn Festival, we would also do the lanterns, and because the picnic would usually happen at night, we would use the lanterns to light up the road and the kids would play with it. And I poured the round cups of tea. And as you can see here, this is the traditional Chinese teapot. We all eat soft, sweet mooncakes. So these are the mooncakes on the table. It is usually very sweet with wrappings in it, and sometimes there will be egg yolks and sometimes there will be other variations, but usually it is very, very sweet inside. That's why we would usually share it. We will slice it up and share one cake with the whole family. Then we thank the moon for bringing us together and send it our secret wishes. It peacefully watches over all of us. This night of Mid-Autumn Moon Festival! Wow, you can see everyone is doing the picnic. So in a lot of regions in China, the kids will play with the lanterns, but in other regions around the world, because not only Chinese people celebrate Mid-Autumn Festival, for example, where I'm from, Taiwan, we celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival with a lot of barbecues. So on the night of Mid-Autumn Festival, the whole family would gather around. We would do barbecue on the deck or just outside of our home, and everyone would gather and eat and celebrate. The end. Okay, now that you know what we will do on Mid-Autumn Festival, I'm going to teach you a very simple Chinese rhyme about the moon. So I'm gonna do this for the first time and you can follow along, alright? The moon on Mid-Autumn Festival is so round. 中秋月儿圆又圆. Can you repeat after me? 中秋月儿圆又圆. That's right. It's shining so brightly in the sky. 挂在天空亮又亮. Can you repeat after me? 挂在天空亮又亮. Good job. And the third line is, the moon looks like a big jade plate. 好像一个大玉盘. Can you repeat after me? 好像一个大玉盘. That's correct. And the very last one is, on Mid-Autumn Festival, we celebrate and have a family reunion together. 团团圆圆过中秋. Do you still remember how to say Mid-Autumn Festival? It's 中秋节. So the very last line is 团团圆圆过中秋. Can you repeat after me? 团团圆圆过中秋. Okay, I'm gonna do this rhyme again and you can follow me, alright? 中秋月儿圆又圆，挂在天空亮又亮，好像一个大玉盘，团团圆圆过中秋。Okay, I'm gonna do this for the very last time, alright? The moon on Mid-Autumn Festival is so round. 中秋月儿圆又圆。It's shining so brightly in the sky. 挂在天空亮又亮. It looks like a big jade plate. 好像一个大玉盘. And we celebrate and have a family reunion together on Mid-Autumn Festival. 团团圆圆过中秋. Good job, everyone! And the very last story for today's story time is A Big Moon Cake for a Little Star by Grace Lin. Let's see what this story is about. What do you see here? I think Mom is making something really cool. Little Star's mama laid a big mooncake onto the night sky to cool. Now, Little Star, mama said, your mooncake took us a long time to bake, so let's see if you can make the last a while. Can you remember not to touch the big mooncake until I tell you to? Yes, Mama, Little Star said, nodding. And Little Star remembered as she brushed her teeth, washed her face, snuggled into bed, and fell asleep. But in the middle of the night, Little Star woke up. What do you think she would do? She forgot everything her mama had said and only remembered the big mooncake. Aww. Pat, pat, pat. Little Star's soft feet tiptoed to the big mooncake. Would her mama notice if she took a tiny nibble? Do you think? Little Star didn't think so. Yum, 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 yum. But was someone coming? Little Star flew back to bed. The next night, Little Star remembered the big mooncake again. That one bite had been so sweet and tasty. Was the cake still there? Do you think the cake would still be there for her? Yay! It was! That was that big mooncake and almost perfect. Circle all alone and delicious in the sky. Would her mama notice if she took another tiny nibble? Little Star didn't think so. And yum 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 yum. Little Star flew back to bed. And the next night, what do you think Little Star remembered? Do you think Little Star will go back to the mooncake again? Yeah, the big mooncake, of course. Would Mama notice if she took another tiny nibble? Little Star didn't think so. And the night after that, what did Little Star do? Nibble, nibble, nibble. Yum, 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 yum. Night after night, the Little Star took tiny nibble after tiny nibble of the big mooncake until until one night, Little Star's mama went to look for the big mooncake. And what do you think she would find? Where was it? It was gone! Instead of a glowing round cake, there was just a trail of twinkling crumbs. Little Star, her mama said, shaking her head even though her mouth was curving. You ate the big mooncake again, didn't you? Little Star looked up, her grin reflecting her mama's smile. Aww. Yes, Mama, Little Star said, nodding. Now, let's go make another one. Whoa, now they're making another round and big mooncake. The end. So, the story time for the Mid-Autumn Festival, also called as the Moon Festival, is over now. My name is Miss Yvonne, and I will see you next time. Bye!